Hey guys, Bucky Brewster here. And today I just want to bring you 7 tips to save money on family expenses. And we all know that inflation is crazy, crazy, crazy right now. And it's ever more challenging to save money in this day and time. So, we know that trying to save money as a family while raising a family is not a small feat at all. I mean, the average cost of raising a kid in 2015 through age 17 was like $233,000 plus, just on average, okay? That's not including paying for college, if you help your children with college and things like that. So, so here's a couple short little tips that could possibly help you save while raising a family. Focus on your food costs. You really, really want to figure out how to save money by focusing on your food costs. Look at your eating habits. Plan meals. Sometimes you have leftovers, and that could be the next day's lunch. Take lunch with you and snacks with you if you go to the zoo or out, one afternoon hiking or whatever the activity is. That way you're not tempted to spend money running by the convenience store, or whatever else, okay? But meal planning is a really, really big thing here. Is if you can control your food costs by doing some meal planning and only buying what you need, for the week or the month, however you do your groceries, then that'll help a lot. There's a lot of coupon apps out there as well, that people use, and a lot of apps that you can get for ordering and pre-ordering online that will give you discounts. So there's lots of different ways out there that you can actually have help with budgeting and keeping a budget on the food side, okay? Keep birthdays simple. Your kids are going to throw a lot of that stuff away. It's gonna end up in the trash can, and other folks are going to bring, your child gifts and this, that, and the other. Some of the best birthday parties I've ever had were just spending time with my friends and family and having them over, and just having a day at the house with a little barbecue, and some cake, or maybe you want to do a sleepover or a day at the beach. It doesn't have to be elaborate. Your kids, I promise you, are going to appreciate the time that you spend with them way more than the things that you buy them. Give secondhand items a chance. Buy used vehicles, for example. Let the first person buy the vehicle and absorb all of the depreciation. There's nothing wrong with buying a used vehicle, if you get a Carfax or whatever, and you know a little bit of its history. You can also check on online marketplaces. There's a lot of online marketplaces, not just thrift stores. People get tired of things, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with going, to the Goodwill or, the Salvation Army or yard sales or anything like that. Sometimes kids just really grow out of items very, very quickly. So again, yard sales, eBay, things like that could be a great way to give secondhand items a chance. I know that there's a lot of big name secondhand sites like Louis Vuitton and things like that. So don't be afraid to give secondhand a chance. Choose frugal fun. Vacations and entertainment are huge, huge money and budget traps for a lot of people. And I'm not saying don't take a vacation. I'm saying just entertainment and travel doesn't have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to be expensive for it to be memorable. I know lots of folks are going RVing and camping and integrating the outdoors, into family vacations and things. Again, your children are going to love simple ways to unwind and spend more time with you than things that are just there and gone. Okay, take them on a bike ride. Go to a museum. There's, again, all kinds of adventure out there that doesn't have to be bank breaking. Plan ahead for your holidays. Typically, people spend $400 to $600 on each person in their family during the holidays. Start a savings account. Buy items throughout the years when you catch them on sale, or even set a budget for each family member, a little bit less than that $400 to $600 limit. Or if that person just has one really big gift that they're wanting, then again, scale back and plan for the holidays and plan for that only one big gift. Shopping earlier in the year, again, like I said before, is another great way to find deals and surprises and doesn't put all the burden on the last month or so before Christmas. Hack your housing cost. Housing is one of the biggest expenses. You could get programmable thermostats. You could get LED light bulbs. You could unplug things that you're not using. Now's probably not the time to refinance for a lower mortgage rate. However, if maybe you have a nice pretty day, you can cut off the air conditioning and open your windows. Lots of people used to do that anyway, just to air out their house. You'd be surprised at how many little things like that, protecting your air vents, covering your windows and things like that, it would save you every single month. Talk about budgeting and saving with your kids as well. Learning how to save money while raising a family, it's not just for you, mom and dad or parents. You can also get your children involved in this and the income and expenses. Some people say that kids don't need to know that. Well, I disagree. I believe that kids need to grow up knowing fiscal and financial responsibility and what they can and cannot afford, than learning to live beyond their means. And again, if you teach kids about money when they're younger and earlier, then it can save them a lot of hardship later on in their lives as well. Hopefully these 7 tips have helped you guys today on budgeting, saving for the holidays, and maybe giving you a little extra room into your budget and your family's expenses. So if you found this information knowledgeable or helpful, please share. And just as always, until the next time where we Let's Talk Y'all on our podcast, Let's Talk Y'all, we'll see y'all later.